come on along. It's Danni's dreams, sunshine and laughter, bursting at the seams.
Hi, my crafty friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. Welcome back to mine and Danni's collaboration called Summer Days. And today I have some more summer cards for you, and I'm sure Danni does as well. Her channel will be linked in the description box below. I'm sure she has something fabulous. I'm eager to see what she did. And I compiled the votes from my introduction video, and 3 things came out on top. They had equal number of votes. So I'm going to be doing those 3 things, but because I want to do some other things, watch for other summer days type products to be used throughout the month. Not on the summer days video, but throughout the month in other videos. So that's what I'm going to kind of, target for that. So I used, this came out on top, this Sun-Kissed paper pad by Graphic 45. I am going to be totally honest with you. I think this paper pad is absolutely gorgeous. However, Graphic 45 is not my style normally. I don't gravitate towards them, but this paper pad actually was gifted to me by a friend. She got it free recently in a scrapbook.com order. So if you purchase from there frequently, watch their freebies that they throw in their orders, because she got this free from a scrapbook.com order. And she said it was definitely not her style. Would I want it? I said, sure, send it my way. So she did. So I want to show you what you get in a scrapbook or a Graphic 45 8x8 album. So you get 3 sheets of each design. So they're 8x8. They do have the branding strip on the top. And so this is a beautiful sheet that has the little girl and the turtle. And you'll see I used one of those. Then there's this beautiful floral sheet. And I love some florals anyhow. And they've got some starfishes in the back, starfish. And then that stripe on the back of it. And I used one of those. This is the all over pattern of those children playing in the sand and stuff. I used one of those. And it's got this stripe on the back. And this one's not in. I thought about cutting one. Oh, here it is. I thought about cutting one of these, the second one of these up, because I needed something, but I decided not to. So this is where you've got these little cut aparts, and then you've got these strips. And I used one whole sheet of it. Well, almost. I had one little scrap yet left. And then it has this design on the back. And this beautiful turtle, sea turtle. That one, and it had that design on the back. And then we have this sheet. That's the B side. And then it has this design on the A side. So I did use one of those sheets. And then we have this design. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. And that design on the back. And then this design. And this design on the back. And then our cover page. Okay, So let me tell you, before I reveal anything, let me tell you kind of what my thought pattern was in doing these cards. I had wanted to do this video with very little editing, but I've had several coughing spells, so they will have been edited out, so you won't hear those. But so I wanted to take this paper pad, because I knew it had this cut apart sheet in it, because I had looked, because I didn't have any like ephemera or any sentiments to go with it or anything. So I wanted to take this. Let me back up. I could have brought out other things. I had some dies sitting here. In fact, it's sitting right here. I'll show it to you. I had these dies sitting right here, and I thought about bringing out these dies to you know, cut and, you know, do these and embellish my page and other stuff, because I have tons and tons of ocean type stuff. But I wanted to bring out this paper pad and show you that you can take a paper pad, as long as it has some decorative elements in it. You can take a paper pad and add very little else to it and make it shine. And I think that's what I did. These are my scraps. These are my branding strips I saved just to show you. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 papers. I thought I had one more, but anyhow, I don't think so. Okay, and I used 3 Tawny Owl papery sketches. 2 of them I have printed, and then 1 is in the description box linked down below. So this is my friend Crystal, who also runs Build Your Stash of Holiday Cards, but this is her other Facebook group. And you know I love, love, love her sketches. And my goal this year is to go through my sketch drawers in front of me and use up every single one of them. Not use them up, but use every single one of them before I go and print out anymore. And so I didn't print out the one I used online, but I wanted to use, since I was using 2 of hers, I wanted to use the other one, because I've used all the other ones in this drawer. Each drawer has its own little designated company, so to speak. Okay, so I made this one with this sketch. Now, the only way I altered it was this shape is the tag, and I eliminated the sentiment up here. And then I did something different on the inside of every single card. Because that's card number 1. And card number 2. And then this card I was that same layout, but this was the very last card I made. I didn't have any other sentiments, and I did not want to cut apart that last, or one of those other sheets for one thing. So I used the strips. It's got the sentiment and it's got some images on it. So I thought, hey, let's just let that shine. And I did pull in some Love from Lizzie strips as well. And I did that on the inside of that one. And I used some, not too shabby, sparkling enamel dots. Remember, those enamel dots are magical. They will go with almost anything. And these enamel dots came from the Coffee and Cream collection. So I will link those down specifically down below if I can find them. As well as I will link down below. I found this collection one place, and then I found like a card making kit one place where you can get this 8x8 sheet and some others. And I found the 12x12 sheet. So I'll link those 3 down below, as well as the Love from Lizzie strips and the enamel dots. Now remember, I am never ever pushing you to buy anything. So I just put it down there for your enjoyment, if just in case. And then you know, you can purchase if you want to. They are affiliate links. However, you know, if you you know, don't use affiliate links, it doesn't bother me. You know, because I do this because I want to. And I have fun doing it. Okay, so this is the layout that I used from the sketch that's online on the Facebook group that I didn't print out. And this has a little poem on it. And so that's what I did there, and did that on the inside. And I think I did 2 of those. Yeah, I did. And then I did that one and put, you know, my enamel dots. And then I fussy cut out this little girl just because she was sitting there on a scrap and she was begging me, cut me out so I can go on the inside of that card. So that is card number, let's see, 5. Card number 6. This was too beautiful to cut up. So I made it like it was, you know, kind of like the cover of a tablet. You could, you know, flip it up if you wanted to. And then this was at the bottom part that I cut off to, you know, to make the card panel fit the card base. And so I fussy cut around that to be the sentiment. And that is, to me, just beautiful. So that is that card. Now, I could, you know, enhance these a little more by doing some glossy accents, by doing some stickles or something, but I didn't, because I just wanted you to see what you can do with just the paper pad and a couple of other things. Okay, and then this one, so that is card number 6, the sun-kissed one. So, well, this one says sun-kissed too. This one is a variation of this card. So I used 2 bigger strips rather than my 4 smaller strips on this one. And that's one of those 3x4 cut aparts. And my enamel dots. And I did that on the inside and fussy cut that little turtle out. And there you go. That's card number 7. And then card number 8, I did the 4 strips and cut out that 3x4. And then there's that one. And that one got way crooked in there, but it's okay. It's on the inside and it adds some interest that it's crooked. So those are my 8 cards that I created for today's video. And I just, you know, again, think that they turned out beautiful. I love making cards. So anyhow, don't forget to go over and see Danny, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting these series. Remember, in order to be entered to win any of the prizes that I have to give out, you have to comment on all of the videos in the series on both my channel and both Danny's channel. My playlist is always linked at the end of the video and in the description box down below. So thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.
Together, oh what a delight. With colors and paper, we'll make the world bright. It's the last hurrah before summer bows down. Grab your glue sticks, Let's paint this town.